right, so today I want to make some corn on the cob, and I'm gonna show you how to do it in the Instant Pot. Yeah, let's take a look at the ingredients. Now, there's a couple of ways you can make corn. I'm gonna do kind of the Kansas way that I grew up with, but I'm also gonna do the California way or the Chicano way that I learned from eating elote in the park. Like it's mayonnaise and chile. It's very good. So that's what we got. We got some ears of corn I got at the farmer's market last week. The husks look like a little like I need to get them in the cooking right way. I got some hot sauce, some, of course, rainbow peppercorn. I've got some chile, I've got some mayo, and I've got some butter. So before I start knocking this out, I forgot that we're gonna need 1.5 cups of water for the Instant Pot. So add that to your ingredients list. I totally forgot in my ingredients, you can eat cotija. You need that cheese, it's so good. Diner. I don't know if you ever got corn on the cob before, but just peeling off the husks. Peeling off the silk. And you can just break it off right there. Whoop, get your silk in the trasher. It is really messy, I'm not gonna lie. But the easiest way to get the silk off is just hit it under some cold water. Look at that beautiful corn. So nice, ready to go. One of the things I do is I like to make sure that we got a flat place to put our sticks in. You could do that on this end too if you're doing double sticks. You know, I just thought Adam Savage, when he's off camera running a bandsaw or something, they have a little thing that comes up that says bandsaw noises. I should do that for sink noises. You know what? Let's do the Instant Pot right now. What you need is your corn in the Instant Pot, your 1.5 cups of water in the Instant Pot. I'm gonna close it up. Make sure that you close the steam valve. All right, so we have the lid, we have the valve shut, and we're gonna put it on manual. It's on high pressure, but then we're gonna take it down to 3 whole minutes. That's how long corn takes. You know what? I'm gonna give it 4, just in case. Then you don't have to do anything. As soon as it heats up and gets up to pressure, the timer will start. That is exactly how the Instant Pot tells you that your corn is ready to go. Remember, when you release the steam, don't get your hand up over here because that's gonna hurt. Steam is hot, and you gotta wait until that silver button is fully depressed before you can open the lid. Woo! There you go, the button has dropped. It's no longer all the way up, and that is hot and steamy. Let's crack it open. Oh, that looks delicious. All right, I also have one way to deliver corn, and then the way that Grandma delivered corn when I was a kid. So we use both. We'll just show the differences. I was talking to a friend the other day about my love of Mexican-American Chicano food, and the fact that I am a white guy. My point is, I hope this doesn't come off as cultural appropriation. And if you want to talk about that, let's talk about that in the comments. But I live in a neighborhood that's got eloteros, paleteros. Both of my neighbors speak Spanish. Mi español está muy mal, pero I try. So, get a nice amount of mayonnaise. If you don't have one of these silicone basters, you should get one. They're amazeballs. Then we just take our cotija. This is actually very talent that I don't have. You know, getting an even spread of cotija on my elote. I am not good at that. But once you get some down here on the plate, you can roll it. You get a nice roll on it. Then we need the chile. This looks like it has a lock on it too. Why does everything come with a lock on it? I don't know. There's a little story behind this hot sauce here. Oh, Gringo Bandito. Back when Dad was, I don't know, maybe in college, maybe just out of college, there was this band called The Offspring, and the lead singer was Dexter. And then he made a hot sauce. Yeah, right there, Dexter Holland. All right, so that's one way to do it. Let's plate that up for Mom. I think she wants it.
Freaking heck.
She said, oh, freaking heck. That's what she thinks about elote. Now let's do the version that I grew up with, which is very similar. You're gonna add some fat in the form of butter, and you're gonna add some spice in the form of salt and pepper. Huh, I wonder if I could use the, you know what, there's just no such thing as too much butter on corn. Somebody tells you that, you already know where their head's at. It's in the wrong place. There are many hacks to buttering corn, like using a piece of bread and then folding it. It work. If you've never tried that before, give it a shot. I'm gonna go to my favorite. That's right, rainbow peppercorn. And you can salt it if you want, but I think salt is really overrated. Plus, butter has a lot of salt in it if you don't get the unsalted kind. Well, I'm gonna eat that one. Hey, I hope you really enjoyed today's little corn on the cob lesson. Instant Pot is crazy, man. Just 3 minutes, that's all you need. Oh. That's so good. Either way you make it. So good. Don't forget to do the dishes, and don't forget to put everything back in the fridge.